Everyone, it is Happy National Vegetarian Week, by the way. Started in the UK, but it is catching on worldwide. Austin restaurant Mr. Natural has been cooking up some delicious vegetarian meals for past 22 years, by the way. And you might recognize Chef Jesus Mendoza Jr. has been with them every step of the way and giving us some healthy tips about how you might prepare some vegetarian dishes today. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for waking up with us. And of course, you're waking up and maybe cooking breakfast. Great vegetarian options that you brought for us today.
Yes, some great vegetarian options. A lot of people don't see a lot of what we use, which is our seitan, which is here. This is what we use for our fajitas. And then also a good vegetarian breakfast is your omelet with your vegetables.
And your black beans.
Yes, of course. You have to have your grain and your bean so that you can get the protein, or you can get that protein off of your wheat protein, which is also known as seitan.
And so how do you make sure, let's talk a little bit about that. If you're just starting out, you want to be a vegetarian, how do you make sure you get that protein that you need?
Well, like I said, there's a couple ways you can get protein. There's your tofu, which is a bean. With a combination of a bean and a grain, like rice and beans, those together give you a protein. Or your different substitutes, which are the seitan, and you could do tempeh. There's various other ways. Now, as far as your irons, you can get them off of like spinach.
Right.
So
some easy things right there. Are you seeing a lot of people going vegetarian these days?
Yes, a lot of people have been coming to Mr. Natural and telling us about their diets. We get a lot of people from Houston.
Houston.
Houston is changing a little bit. They do request us to go and open up a location in Houston a lot. A lot of Houstonites have health issues because of the types of food that I guess Houston is known for being obese, but well, and
we're one of the healthiest cities.
Yes, we're one of the healthier cities. So just recently I received one of Houstonites come over and they loved our food. He did a dramatic change, lost over 100 pounds, lost diabetes, lost a lot of health issues that he had just for changing to becoming vegan, which is a little bit different than vegetarian.
Yes.
Yes, vegetarian is just eating no animal products. Now being vegan is no milk, no eggs, no cheese, anything that comes derived from any kind of animal.
Gotcha, and that's a little bit more of a strict diet. So when you're cooking something like this, and this all looks great, Chef, how much effort does it take to actually make these vegetarian meals compared to the traditional ones?
It's pretty much exactly the same. As far as our restaurant, we already have everything prepped for us, so it's a little bit easier for us. But if you're at home and you're making something, you could either, instead of, for the fajitas, if you don't have the seitan already prepared or something along the lines of that, you could just use a bunch of vegetables.
Which you have over here too.
Yes. Yeah. You could use your portobello mushrooms. A lot of restaurants have portobello mushroom fajita plates instead of our traditional seitan plates. A lot of options out there are the veggie patties for your burgers.
Yeah.
So, and then of course your omelets are quite easy without any meats. You can order them with vegetables, with spinach, with mushrooms and cheese a little bit on top.
Yeah.
You know, it's not quite that hard to become a vegetarian.
And you've been a vegetarian for quite some time, right?
Oh yes, I was born and raised vegetarian.
Has it just become just a part of your lifestyle now?
Yeah, it's become a part of my lifestyle, and I kind of moved it on into the bakery as well. I do the bakery as well at Mr. Natural, but we look at different sides of vegetarianism and also the gluten-free side of baking as well.
Which is also, very popular as well. A lot of people are catching on to that. So at Mr. Natural, tell us where you guys are located, by the way.
At 1901 East Cesar Chavez. So we've got a 2414 South Lamar.
All right, and maybe looking forward to seeing you guys in Houston, maybe.
Maybe.
All right, I'm so glad that you're here in Austin. Thank you so much for joining the chef this morning.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.